Are those not some really nice tomatoes? Like, yo, these go hard. They're really nice.
Every time, bro.
Welcome back. Listen, just like every good series that you watch on TV, it starts a little slow, you know what I mean? I mean, we're here for the action, we're here for the goals and them getting attained and all the checkpoints and things like that, but I'm a very like research oriented person. So for me, it's important to start with the research. Like I want to be guided into it. I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing when I start doing what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Because I have a pretty weak stomach. Like, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it's just weak. It's just that my stomach will instantly tell me if something agrees with me or if it doesn't. I am very prone to like bloating and things of that nature. So I don't want to like take on and start eating something that's gonna like, oh, there's health benefits to it, but I'm feeling uncomfortable and I'm feeling gassy and things like that. I also like come from a family where like diabetes runs in the family, high blood pressure runs in the family, like back problems, joint issues, that all runs in the family, vision issues run in the family. Like, so it's just, there's so many health concerns that I have in regards to making sure that I stay healthy, that I am, taking the time to properly go about this journey. I will let you know, because I'm very blunt, I don't expect food to taste as good anymore. I just don't. I've tried eating healthy on a multiple occasions. I even went vegan for 2 weeks once, and it's just like food just doesn't hit the same, I mean, if you don't add all your fats and salts and sugars, I mean, you take all that away and it's bland, or it just downright doesn't taste right. I mean, over time your palate develops for it. So like, for example, when I went vegan with my brother and I got used to not eating cheese, because we went like raw vegan, like we didn't eat like any meat substitutes or anything. We were straight up eating vegetables, beans, rice, water. Like, because a lot of things like you can't necessarily eat, and at that time, this was like, I believe it was like back in 2016, summer of 2016. So we weren't really sure what we could and couldn't eat, so we literally were just eating like raw like fruits and vegetables and things like that. And it was like an experience. So like when we went to Tropical Smoothie, I ordered a wrap, and it was a veggie wrap, but the veggie wrap had cheese. So I told them, oh, no cheese. And when I got it and I ate it, when I tell you, I took one bite and they had put cheese in it, and all I tasted was cheese. Like I didn't taste anything else except the cheese. And that's because I had become accustomed to not eating cheese, like to not having dairy in my diet. So yeah, that was like very interesting. And then we thought that we were like broken when we went back to eating meat, because we struggled, like after just going vegan for 2 weeks, we struggled so hard getting back into eating meat. And we were like, bro, we're gonna have to be vegan the rest of our lives. We thought we would have to be vegan the rest of our lives, because we were like, bro, we broke our system. Like, we can't do this. Like, because my brother has the same issue. Like, his stomach will immediately let him know, like, if something's not, computing right down there. So yeah, like gut health is something that I've never like focused on specifically, like, what things do and don't go with your stomach, what food combinations are probably not good food combinations, because it's easy to look at other people on their journeys as far as their wellness and their diet and be like, oh, okay, I want to try that. Oh, that looks good. I want to try that. And it's like, it's just, you can't try all that. That's not going to do it to you what it did to them. And today we're going to just tackle, I want to tackle nutrition. That's what I want to tackle. Yeah, I'm excited to like take the time to sit here and look up that, so that, we can develop a game plan. Cause you don't want to go to the grocery store and it's like, oh, this is green. That probably is healthy. Oh, this is raw. That's organic. Woo, like you want to be able to go in and be guided with the decisions that you're making. And, that's just what helps me. Because listen, baby, when you don't got a job, you balling on a budget, okay? Like funds are tight. So Can't be out here just spending all this money just buying stuff, and then, you know, when you're getting like all natural items, they go bad faster too. So you have to account for that as well. So yeah, let's get right to it. Goodness gracious, you trying to fight? I got my handy dandy Target notebook here for me to write down my notes. Ooh, I didn't open it. I didn't see that part in the store. Y'all, I literally just sat here and read this entire article about eating for gut health. And I get to the end and they literally say, if you do not normally include these foods in your diet, adding them all at once might cause some unwanted gas and bloat. Start with small amounts and once a week. Increase the amount a little bit, determining how much to add based on how you feel. The gas is here to stay. I found all types of information about having a nice, well-balanced diet that includes probiotics, prebiotics, fiber, and this thing called polyphenols. And then the things that you want to eat less of are artificial sweets, processed foods, red meat, and alcohol. On my board behind me, I want to try to create me like a good grocery list so that way I know exactly what I want to get when I go to the store. I hope I spelled that properly because I'm not really the best speller. Regarding our probiotics, what we'll be taking in is Greek yogurt. I actually wrote down the definitions for each of them. So for probiotics, they are beneficial bacteria that live in your gut and can be found in fermented foods. These foods add good bacteria to your gut. So a lot of the other stuff that they were trying to talk about, I was like, I'm not gonna eat that. I wrote down kombucha because they said that's like a good like soda alternative. When I looked a little bit more into it, it's like tea. I don't really drink tea, but I'm willing to try it. Hopefully I spelled that correctly. Probiotics also help if you have diarrhea. It helps to boost your immunity and it keeps your heart and skin healthy. So let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for the probiotics. Then we want to get into the prebiotics. This is the part where it gets interesting. Prebiotics are fibers that feed the beneficial probiotics in your gut. So it's like the probiotics are like the bacterias, and then the prebiotics are what you need to feed those bacterias, if that makes sense. That's the understanding that I got. Don't quote me on that. I am not a dietitian. I am not a nutritionist. None of those things. I'm just a girl that is trying to do better by my health. But the thing that excited me was that in this category, it included apples, almonds, legumes, blueberries, strawberries, extra virgin olive oil, onions, raspberries, bananas, garlic, asparagus, pears, watermelon, and spinach. Baby, when I tell you I got excited about prebiotics, this is like really where I feel like all of your like greens come in and stuff like that. But I literally eat all those things. I only wrote down stuff that I eat from all these different categories. But yeah, like, let me clap it up. That watermelon, yes, I'm excited about that. I put onions in everything, and then you can season your food with onions and with garlic. So like, that's a way to help it, you know, taste a little bit better. I got excited looking up like the different recipes and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and add these items to our grocery list. Fun fact, in case you didn't realize, I'm left-handed. Yay. I don't think that I'll buy watermelon this go around because like I said, we're balling on a budget. Watermelon's not that expensive, but it's something I'm willing to sacrifice to get some of these other items in. Like I saw this really good smoothie that you can make that's really good for your gut that included kale, spinach, apples, pears, pineapple. So I'm more interested in getting those items because I really love smoothies, and this is like a green smoothie that I'd be able to make at home. So as you see, like I'm way more excited now about this journey and eating than I was prior to my research, trust me. Next on the list were polyphenols. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's a type of plant chemical that gut microbes love. So it's all about having a good balance in your gut is what I learned from the research that I looked up. And then it says bacteria feeds on them and produces beneficial substances, which in turn are positive. So something else that was on this list was also berries and apples. And I have here red onions. Those things I wrote down as also being included in the diet. And then it also says here, for overall gut health, try to have a more plant-based diet that is diverse and colorful. Which is like really cool, because I know that they always talk about when you're eating, in order to make sure you have like a well-balanced meal, it's also a good idea for you to make sure that you have a very colorful meal, a very colorful plate. And in my research, I was also looking up like people who were meal prepping, and it was so interesting seeing them meal prep and seeing how many different, like when they were cooking, like they're cutting up all the different colored peppers to season their foods and throwing in the onions, throwing in the garlic, you know, cooking whatever their meat was. And then that's when they would include also a green vegetable with it. And then when they would make their fruit bowls, it would be such a colorful fruit bowl, talking about blueberries, strawberries, pineapple, blackberries, like all these things. And it's like their food, it made it look so much like, it made it look like so much fun. So I'm very excited about that. I mean, as you can tell, I love food. You gotta eat to live. So next thing that we're gonna write down on our board for our grocery list in green is gonna be our fibers. Some of those things include oats, wheats, whole grains, berries, nuts, apples, and pears once again, but it's very important to include the skin, and cabbage, Brussels sprouts, chia seeds, sweet potatoes. All of these are great incorporations into your diet that will make sure that you're having that fiber in, which is keeping you regular, which is also keeping you from being bloated, keeping you from being constipated. And that's another reason why some people deal with having gut issues. It's just like it's not that you're fat, it's just that you're not going regularly. So you probably need a little bit more fiber in your diet. Luckily for me, I have some oats, like a lot of oats that I bought a while ago. So, and they're the good old fashioned oats. So I just can make all of these creations that I have, like overnight oats is what I'm looking forward to making, including them into smoothies. I'm looking forward to this. Like, these are some good combinations. I've been looking at some good meal prepping channels. I definitely plan to follow some of their recipes that I saw on their YouTube channel. So I would definitely recommend that you guys, if you're going to go on this journey with me, or if you're watching this journey with me, some of my ideas will definitely come from them that I'll be trying out for different meal combinations and to also meal prep. For proteins, I plan on including eggs, chicken breasts, salmon, peanut butter. From the store. Just wanted to do a quick haul to show you all what we got. Some ground turkey and some Atlantic salmon, sweet potatoes here, some honey, pineapple, extra virgin olive oil. Got the black beans here, some garlic for seasoning, grapes, strawberries, apples. Got 2 bunches of bananas, tortillas, and these like baby tortillas. I don't know what they're called. Some shredded lettuce, oranges, black seeds and chia seeds, cottage cheese, low-fat Greek yogurt, some whole wheat bread, some cilantro, some asparagus, some Canadian bacon, which you know is like the thick slices of ham for breakfast, some paprika for seasoning. We got some more of the lactose-free milk from Fairlife, because if you know, you know. Some avocados, I got some limes, I got 2 tomatoes, very juicy. Let me show you these tomatoes, you guys. Are those not some really nice tomatoes? Like, yo, these go hard. They're really nice. Spinach and the kombucha. I don't know how to pronounce it for real. I got the raspberry lemonade flavor and I got the mixed berry. So pretty much everything that you see here came from Sam's Club and Walmart. The only things that I got from the Fresh Market was the kombucha and the asparagus and the avocados. And I meant to get the avocados out of Walmart. Honestly, like totaling everything that you see here, this may have came to $150, if that, for everything. Like the shredded lettuce was really cheap, cilantro was really cheap, the asparagus was pretty cheap, the bread, the flax seeds, all these things were like pretty, like very cost effective, and that's really nice. I don't remember how much the ground turkey was. The Atlantic salmon has to be the most expensive item that's sitting on this table right now. I was able to get this entire thing of honey from Sam's Club. It's the Sam's Club brand, but it doesn't have any added sugar, and the only ingredient is honey. And this was not even $10. So you don't have to eat healthy and break the bank to do so. You can definitely eat healthy and it be affordable. So this is what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. I am going to try to meal prep. I do have my own bowls here. I ain't got none of them fancy bowls that they use in all the little cute videos. I just got my regular Tupperware here. So this is what we're gonna go with for me to meal prep. Stay tuned for that. That'll be on a separate video. But yeah, pretty much. Oh, I mean, aside from the items that you see here, we got 3 cases of water as well. And even with those 3 cases of water, it still was nowhere near, not even $175. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. This was a bit of a long one, but thank you so much for staying tuned and watching through it all. I hope that you stay with me. I plan to make some smoothies with these items. I plan to make some good, delicious bowls with these items. So I do have a few items that I already have purchased in my deep freezer. Like I said, I have some chicken breast already. I have some shrimp already. So, you know, be mindful if you do see a few other items that aren't pictured here from this grocery shop. There are some other items that I purchased as well that aren't included here, but that were purchased prior. But yeah, you all have a nice day. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Hopefully you can tune in next week for the next video that'll drop. If not next week, then sometime later this week. I really don't know how often I'll be dropping yet. But please stay tuned for that, and thank you for coming along with this journey. I hope that you're able to stick around and stay with me, which there's no end in sight. So we're on for the ride, okay? All right, you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.